Hello and welcome to another exclusive review by me, Alex Belfield, here at celebrityradio.biz, where last year we had over 12 million minutes viewed on YouTube. We're the number one reviewer of theatre in the UK and Las Vegas on Google and YouTube, and we thank you for tuning in. This week we're in Leicester at Curve for West Side Story. Nikolai Foster has done it again. He's created a breathtaking, mesmerising, beautiful and landmark piece of theatre. West Side Story is, of course, the classic Romeo and Juliet tale, spun for 2019 audiences. You say, well, it's a story of gangs, relationships, love, devastation and tragedy. These are themes that are relevant today and will always be timeless. The show is incredible and on a huge scale as well. It's in three parts, really. There's the visual, there's the sound, the orchestra and the singing, and then the choreography. All of these three come together to create a beautiful alchemy of a masterclass of musical theatre. Eleanor Kane is king of choreography, and my God, every move counts. The precision of this ensemble is incredible. Every movement matters, and it's electrifying in places. Sarah Travis has done a magnificent job as musical supervisor. That orchestra really is sensational. The orchestrations are remarkable. The 15-piece orchestra blows your mind, and to hear these numbers brought to life so magnificently is a huge thrill. Set design by Michael Taylor is incredibly clever. The use of space is remarkable as the main set piece comes and goes mellifluously on and off the stage. Running at just under 2.5 hours with interval, it's perfect. Just over an hour in the first act and 45 in the second leave them wanting more. The reason this show is so magnificent is, of course, the talent, dressed beautifully by lighting designer Guy Hoare, who makes each and every scene look perfect. I have to say, the music in this is of course legendary, and we get all the hits. Brought to life by this sensational 15-piece orchestra. America, I Feel Pretty Tonight and Something's Coming, but of course for me, the number that steals the show and is the best bit of theatre I've seen, I think, in years, is the 5 minutes of Somewhere, which is truly magnificent and worth the ticket price alone. It's incredible. Bernstein's music is just incredible. Sondheim's lyrics are of course magnificent, but to hear it put together so perfectly by Sarah and her team is a true thrill, and congratulations to all involved at Curve. I guess aside from the creatives, the cast in this show are the reason it works so magnificently. We're talking Broadway polish. I last saw this show actually on Broadway at the Palace Theatre, and it was sort of a reinvention of the show where I think they did most of it in Spanish and you just watched it and just was so intrigued by the show. This is similar really. There's a simplicity to the set which has a magnetic quality, especially the fight scenes. The big star of the show is Adriana Ivelisse, who is just incredible. I mean, the voice of an angel. She's stunning. She's delicious. My God, you fall in love with her, let alone Tony. It really is an award-winning performance by Adriana. Congratulations to her. Jamie Muscato plays Tony, and this guy has got it. Whatever it is, it's X Factor. It's class, it's elegance, it's a vocal beauty that you rarely hear in a theatre. Congratulations to Jamie, who just makes this role utterly believable. The love between him and Adriana as Maria is quite incredible. There isn't a weak link in this cast, and it's unfair really to name names, because if I leave anyone out it implies they're less good. That's not the case in this production. Everyone is literally magnificent. America opens Act 2, and that of course gives Carly Mercedes Dyer a chance to shine. Beth Hinton Lever works relentlessly through the show. Darren Bennett makes a marvellous detective. Thea Bunting always makes it look easy, as does Abigail Clymer. Again, these God-given voices. Congratulations to everybody in the cast. You're all hugely inspiring and absolutely deserve your place on this stage for this magnificent production, which I'm sure will have another life, whether it's on tour or in the West End. West Side Story 2019 cannot finish in January. A couple of things that weren't quite perfect was the mics. Sometimes during dialogue, I think they could do with being a bit louder. Maybe it's me being hard of thinking. Certainly the mix during the songs are incredible. And it was unfortunate that during the, let's call it, gunshot scene, the audience laughed. That did ruin the mood. That was to do with timing, and I think maybe there's a better way of doing that, because to laugh at that point is a distraction for the audience, as I'm sure it is for the cast. Obviously, the laughter is born out of awkwardness, but nevertheless, it slightly ruined the mood. Other than that, a perfect production, and 5 stars for Nikolai Foster, proving he's at the top of his game, along with his team who created West Side Story, made at Curve, a fabulous production you have to see. The event of the season at Curve Leicester, starring a sensational Adriana and Jamie as Maria and Tony, and a truly perfect ensemble. You've been listening to another review by me, Alex Belfield, here at celebrityradio.biz, where last year we had over 12 million minutes viewed on YouTube. You can check out all of our hundreds of interviews and reviews at www.celebrityradio.biz. Ta-da.